birthday, America, from Channel 7.
Welcome to Business World. I'm Sander Van Oker, and here's what's on this week's agenda. Everyone into the pool. Mega pools are the latest draw at luxury resorts.
From ABC News, this is Business World with Sander Van Oker, Stephen Aug, and Gordon Williams. Now from New York, here's Sander Van Oker.
And finally, all over the country, Americans are celebrating this holiday weekend by getting into the swim of things, from lakes to oceans to backyard pools. But as ABC News correspondent Richard Davies reports, there's a new wave in water fun that's really making a splash.
It's summer. The temperature's rising. It's time for that summer vacation we've all been waiting for. The kids want to go to the beach, but Mom and Dad want refreshments, deck chairs, and tranquil bathing. Where do you get both? A pool. But not just any pool.
Actually, we read about it in the newspaper.
When I came here, I was about to faint.
It was great.
We've been all over and we haven't seen anything that's quite like it.
This isn't just any pool, it's 9 pools. The big water event at the Hyatt Regency in Scottsdale, Arizona has something for everyone. That beach, a restful jacuzzi, that tranquil bathing you were looking for. How about a romantic waterfall and even some still water? But let's not forget the main event, the 3-story water slide.
It's fun and it's fast.
All this fun is surrounded by a lagoon and palm trees in the middle of a desert. The pool is the centerpiece of what Hyatt calls a fantasy resort and is the creation of Howard Fields.
It's the place where your children can go during the day and you may want to go play golf, or it's the place where you can go and sit around a pool and be in a pool that is unlike any place you've been before.
The first job that Fields did for Hyatt wasn't quite as complex as this pool. It involved renovating an older pool, but that led to his first big opportunity.
The Hyatt Corporation, they asked myself to look at a hotel in Puerto Rico and what could be done to it to make it popular.
The result of that look was the river pool at Miramar Beach, over 1/3 of a mile long. It's the longest pool in the world.
The creation of the Hyatt Regency Miramar River Pool was a 15-minute extravaganza on an airline plastic tray.
It is that simple.
It was that nice.
And these pools have drawing power, bringing in more singles, couples, and families.
Into the 1990s, we see this as representing 50% of our income for a product line that only 7 years ago came into being.
Another Fields project currently under construction is the 1,200-plus room Hyatt Regency Waikoloa in Hawaii. The water amenities here, including pools, water travel paths, snorkeling courses, and lagoons replete with live dolphins, will cost more than $10 million.
That hotel, it's $360 million development. You're talking 3%, but it seems to fill the rooms.
Hyatt isn't the only chain in the fantasy resort business, and Fields isn't the only designer, but he certainly is the industry leader, and the business has filled his pockets.
Last year, I think we did close to $50 million worth of construction documents. Currently, all of the clients that we have, whether it's hotels in Israel, Saipan, Hawaii, Arizona, or New York, are people that see the work that we do and seek us out. We actually have no marketing program.
All this business and no marketing costs make Howard Fields feel pretty good. But then he claims feeling good is what this is really all about. Richard Davies, ABC News, Scottsdale.
That's it for this week. Have a happy 4th of July. And whatever business you're in, we hope the week ahead is a prosperous one. I'm Sander Van Oker. On behalf of everyone here at Business World, thanks for being with us.
WCBS-TV brings you a new broadcast day.
Good morning. I'm Doug Ramsey in New York. It's Friday, August 5th. Plus, in our business focus, the king of swimming pools. He's making lavish pools the hallmark of every luxury resort hotel. In our business focus this morning, what do you get when you mix a swimming pool designer with a luxury resort builder? Bigger pools, for one thing, and as Prue Sowers reports, one man seems to have cornered the market.
Water. Simple, unassuming, but in the right hands it could be something different. And it may almost single-handedly revive the sagging hotel business. At least Hyatt Hotel Corporation hopes so, because it has Howard Fields.
Water can give you everything from tranquility to a very excited, jittery feeling. It can give you power, or it can give you simplicity.
Howard Fields builds swimming pools, but there's nothing simple about them. This is the pool he designed for Hyatt in Scottsdale, Arizona.
We got together and created kind of a neoclassic, postmodern water feature, which some people think is Mayan or Aztec. We have 43 waterfalls, a clock tower with a 3-story slide in it, 9 pools, a sand beach.
Fields also holds a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest freshwater swimming pool, located in Puerto Rico. But his pools do more than break records. They attract customers.
They're a major amenity that brings people to the hotel to gape, to gawk, to enjoy.
Howard Fields did a lot of things before he fell into water. He was a prune rancher, a pig farmer, then he sold waterbeds and even traded gold for a while. But after he designed his first pool, which was a children's wading pool in California, he was hooked.
I can't see it as a job. I mean, it's at least a fanaticism, if not a mania.
It's also profitable. Fields' company designed $50 million worth of what he calls water features last year. His pools cost a hefty $3 to $10 million apiece. But at the Hyatt in Puerto Rico, occupancy rose 25% after the river pool opened.
In many instances, we're causing contractors to do things that they've never done before. But when we turn it on and it works, and people walk in and go, oh, that's exciting.
Guests at these fantasy resort hotels pay higher than average room rates, but the extra amenities are convincing them to break open the bank. And that's giving the hotel industry a much-needed shot in the arm. Prue Sowers, Business This Morning, New York.